job. Good job.
Very nice.
Thank you very much, Michelle Yazel, doing a great job of singing the national anthem tonight here at the new Paris Speedway. Here's your lineup for tonight's first late model heat. On the pole, car number 89 is Kenny Whitman. To his right, the 37 of Bobby Morgan. Second row, the 22 of Ryan Prue and the 86 of Bruce Gregorich. Third row is the 13 of Moose Miller and the 73 of Greg Long. At the best of the pack is the 26 of Bob Harder. 7 cars going 8 laps in our first late model heat as Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to worry about it. She's going to have to get a security card down there. All I can say, if she don't like it, she has to move to a different seat. And over there in turn 2, we've got the 73 of Greg Long spinning out. That'll bring out the first caution flag into one down in, or 1 lap in, and 7 to go in our first late model heat. So much. Kenny Whitman, our pole setter, brings him around to lap 2. 22 Ryan Prue now up to second. 37 Bobby Morgan and Bruce Gregorich in the 86 battling for third as we complete lap number 3. At the halfway point, your leader's not your leader any longer. 89 Kenny Whitman over your new leader, 22 Ryan Prue. 13 Moose Miller now up to second, and 26 Bob Harder is being scored in third as we clock in lap 5 this time by. 86 and 37 both headed for the pit area as Bob Harder goes to the infield there coming off of turn 10. Actually, we've only got a lap and a half remaining. Your leader is a 22 of Ryan Prue. Moose Miller at 13 now running in second. Greg Lungen at 73 is third as they're evenly spaced out. As the white flag flies, they only got 1 more to go. And a checkered flag will now wave this time for number 22, Ryan Prue. That's right. That's the way they're going to finish. 1, 2, and 3. It was 22, 13, and 73. Greg Long in the 73 finishes third. 13, Moose Miller second. 22, Ryan Prue is your official winner after our first 8 laps. And tonight's Who's Your Tire late model first lap heat. Your winner is 22 Ryan Prue. For tonight's second late model heat. On the pole, car number 98, Bernie Arnett. To his right in row 1 is the 13 of Mike Miller Jr. Second row, the number 9 from Walketville of Scotty Two Hottie Landers. Second row inside, car number 22 out of Elkhart. That is Clay. What's his first name? Chad Clay. Third row inside, number 21. That is Honkin' Harvey Taylor. To his right, the 56 of Terry Humphreys. Fourth row, the 00 of Gary Wiles, and the number 5 of Jason Isley. 10 cars, 8 laps. The second of our late model heat's about to begin. Side by side, that's the way they look as they go down the Billboard backstretch. 98 Bernie Arnett from Montville, Michigan. Your pole setter brings them around for lap number 1. Scott Landers in the number 9, running in second. Honkin' Harvey trying to find some way to get on the low side. In car number 21, unable to do it there as they complete lap 2 this time by. '98, 9, and 21, 00, Gary Wiles, who started on the inside of the 4th row. Oh, there goes Harvey Taylor into the wall in turn 4. The turn, and around he went, and backed right into turn 4 over there. So the second caution flag coming out tonight, the first one here in our second late model heat for the number 21 of Honkin' Harvey Taylor. Out of Walketville, Indiana, running second. 00, Gary Wiles, the wild child out of Syracuse, is there in third on the restart. Number 13, Mike Miller Jr. running fourth. 56, Terry Humphreys is fifth. The 22 of Chad Clay there, first time in a late model ever in his life, running in fifth. Then Jason Isley in the 5, back there at the back of the pack. And Honkin' Harvey pulled the sheet metal away from that rear right tire and rejoins at the tail with 6 laps to go in tonight's second late model heat. Watch them as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers flips them over. He gives them the green light. They're going back to racing. 56, Terry Humphreys now moves up to 4th, gets a little tap from Mike Miller Jr. and around he goes there in turn 4. He can get our 3rd lap in. A second caution flag coming out this time. 56, Terry Humphreys. Bernie Arnett still up front in car number 98. He'll be bringing him out of turn 4. We're about to go back to green as Mighty Mike turns them loose. Front 3 still unchanged as they complete lap 3 this time by. 22, Chad Clay running in 4th. Honkin' Harvey trying to figure out some way to get around the number 5 of Jason Isley at the halfway point. Bernie Arnett has led all 5 laps. Scotty on the inside. 00, Gary Wiles moves to second down the backstretch. And a caution flag will come out for the 21 of Harvey Taylor, who loops it again over there in turn 2. He's having handling problems. And so we're real close, almost. A caution checkered flag situation coming up.
Actually, I've got 98.
Well, we got him right back up for a complete restart, or for another single file formation restart. And Bernie Arnett breaks out on the restart. Something wrong with Bernie Arnett. Bernie Arnett, number 98, had been leading that entire heat race and now has to go to the pit area down the back. 4 laps to go in. Scott Landers in car number 9. 00, Gary Wiles running in second. 22, Chad Clay's in third. Jason Isley in the 5 is in 4th with 1 more lap to go. 00, Gary Wiles. Sizing him up as he comes out of turn 4, but not enough time as the checker flag would wave for Scott Landers. 9, 00, and 22. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. 22, Chad Clay, first time out ever in a late model, finishes 3rd. 00, Gary Wiles settles for 2nd. And winning tonight's second late model heat as he rolls up here to get the checker flag. Put your hands together for the 9L. That is Scotty Lander. Okay, race fans, here's your lineup for tonight's third late model heat. The third of our 5 late model heats. On the pole, the 28 is Fred Elkins. To his right, the number 11 of Tim the Two-Man Taylor. Second row is the 39 of Choo Choo Charlie Whitman. To his right, the number 2 of Ratchet Rusty Ketty. Third row is the 57 of Devin Highball and the 14 of Michael Dare. Fourth row is the number 9 of Buck Hale and the number 4 of Dean Brobant. Rob Chalk not making the start. 8 cars going 8 laps in our third late model heat. And as they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike Powers looks them over. He gives them the green. We're going racing again. In our Hoosier Tire late models, and the 28 of Freddie Elkins up front. 39, Choo Choo Charlie Whitman trying to knock on his back door, trying to find some way to get around him as they come around here to complete lap 1. 28 Fred Elkins, 39 Charlie Whitman. Getting a little wild there in the backstretch. Choo Choo Charlie trying to hang on. Slows way up, but a good job of saving it for Choo Choo Charlie, number 39. 28 Fred Elkins up front. 57 Devin Highball running second. Tim the Two-Man Taylor now running in third as we complete lap 3. In fourth in front of the 4 of Dean Brobant, who rounds out the front 5. As the halfway mark comes out, they got 4 more to go. Dean Brobant now in the number 4 trying to get on the inside of Rusty Ketty. Picks up that 4th place spot in lap 5. Number 4, Dean Brobant, trying to figure out a way to make the top 3. As he works the outside groove now of the 11, Tim the Two-Man Taylor, with 2 laps left. Thank you. White flag will fly. 1 more to go for the 28 of Fred Elkins. 57 Devin Highball right behind him, running in second. Look at that battle for third between Tim the Two-Man Taylor and number 11 and the 4 of Dean Brobant. Watch those guys as the checker flag flies. Oh, so close for third. '11. 28, 57, and 11. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 11, Tim the Two-Man Taylor hangs on by a bumper for third. 57, Devin Highball settles for second. And winning tonight's third late model heat, the 28. Hasn't been here in a long time, but he's back again. All right, race fans, here's your lineup for our 4th late model heat, the fast one coming up next. On the pole, number 63 from Osceola, that's Randy Burns. On his right door is a 53 of Lou Stribby. Second row, 55 Justin Matson, and the USA number 1 of Scott Ross. Third row is the 78 of Ty Hayes and the 68 of Charlie Hanna. Fourth row, number 12 Herb Sterrett, the 17 of Wild Bill Klotz. And on the inside of the 5th row, the 05 of Racing Rex Wirt. And to his right, the 28 from Plymouth of Sean Amore. 10 cars going 8 laps in our 4th late model heat. Watch them as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. We're racing in our 4th. Center number 63, Randy Burns, out to the early start. 53, Lou Stribby running in second. Scott Ross is working on the outside of Justin Madsen for third as we complete lap 1. Right now it is 63 and 53, running 1 and 2. 55, Justin line for third. Scott Ross on the outside groove in car number 1. Ty Hayes in the 78, sitting there at 5th, running on the inside line. Ross kind of hung out to dry on the outside groove as Ty Hayes moves to fourth back there. At the halfway point, 4 in and 4 to go. A battle back up front, 63 Randy Burns and 53 Lou Strimmy. Justin Madsen is in third, 78 Ty Hayes. 3 laps remaining. Number 12 Irv Sterritz moved to fifth.
One's going out.
As we've lost 3 of our late model drivers so far. White flag will fly. They've got 1 more to go for Randy Burns in 63, 53, Justin Madsen in the 55. And the checkered flag will fly this time for number 63, Randy Burns. Well, that's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 63, 53, and 55. Justin Madsen will finish third. 53, Lou Strimmy settles for second. And winning tonight's fourth late model heat as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag. Put your hands together for the 63 out of Osceola. That is Randy Burns. Model heat. The fastest among on the track. On the pole from South Bend, car number 101 is Ed Paul. To his right from Albion, the 19 of Kevin Todd. Second row inside, driving car number 14 tonight is Ron Maynard Jr. To his right, the 21X of Jumpin' Josh Taylor. Third row, car number 9, that's the Rome City Rocket of Darwin Wolf. To his right, the number 40 of Little Donnie Klotz. Fourth row, 69 Barry Lane. And the 95 of Steve Stacy. And in the last row, the top 2 qualifiers, number 17, Ralph Havens, and the 7 of Mike Garber. 10 cars going 8 laps in our fast Hoosier Tire late model heat as Mighty Mike Powers turns them loose. At 14, Ron Maynard Jr. down on the inside of the 19 of Kevin Todd. Into turns 1 and 2 on lap number 2. 101 Ed Paul, pole center. Little Donnie Klotz getting a little loose back there in the backstretch. Held on to it. We got 2 down, 6 to go, and on the backstretch it's 101 Ed Paul, 14 Ron Maynard Jr. and Kevin Todd in the 19, running in third. 21X Jumpin' Josh Taylor has jumped into fourth, and the Rome City Rocket of Darwin Wolf is running in fifth. That's the way they look, single file with 4 down and 4 to go. Ed Paul, 14. Ron Maynard Jr., Kevin Todd, and 19 out of Albion, running in third with 3 laps to go. Front 5 still unchanged with only 2 laps left in this our fast. Single file out of turn 4. White flag fly. The checkered flag will now fly for our pole setter, 101 Ed Paul. Well, that's the way they're going to finish. 1, 2, and 3. It was 101. 19 and 14. Ron Maynard Jr. fell back to third. 19, Kevin Todd captures second. And winning tonight's fast late model heat. Put your hands together for the 101 out of South Bend. That's Ed Paul. Ed Paul out of South Bend, sponsored and parked this season by GVW Tires, Kaylee Motors, and D&N Racing. All sponsors the 101 of Ed Paul. Here's your lineup for tonight's fast. Street stock heat. On the pole, car number 185, John Clevenger. To his right in row 1 is number 40 of Rob Smith. Second row, 66, Randy Niles. 32, Jack Pontius Jr. Third row is a 61, Jason Slaybaugh. To 74, Chris Helfrich, our points leader. Fourth row is the 9 of Hot Rod Rodney Spencer and the 10 of Eric Kaiser. Fifth row, 85, racing Jason Clevenger. And the 94, Frank Lau Jr., fast qualifier on the day as we were going 8 laps in our fast Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat. Number 40, Rob Smith, takes the early lead on the outside groove, jumps out front, and Rob Smith will lead him around. 185, John Clevenger is back to second. Randy Niles is now moving to third on the outside groove as they shake it up back there in the backstretch. 2 down, 6 to go. This third strike for Rob Smith. Back there in the middle of the pack, Rodney Spencer. Hot Rod Rodney Spencer in the 9s running in 5th in front of Frankie Lau Jr., a fast qualifier. 74, Chris Helfrich. Right now in full command up front, with 4 in and 4 to go, is the number 40 of Rob Smith. Hot Rod Rodney Spencer trying to work the outside groove of the 66 of Randy Niles to no avail so far with 2 laps to go. In tonight's now Spencer races side by side, door handle to door handle down the Billboard backstretch. Takes that third place spot away momentarily with the white flag flying. For 40, Rob Smith, he's got 1 more lap to go. Rodney Spencer working the outside of the 185 of John Clevenger for second as the checkered flag will wave this time for 40, Rob Smith. 9, Rodney Spencer. And 185, John Clevenger holds on for third. And that's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 40, 9, and 185. John Clevenger held on to third. Number 9, Hot Rod Rodney Spencer worked his way to second. And winning from the outside of the front row, put your hands together for car number 40. This is Rob Smith. Inside the front row, decided to go to the tail. So on the outside will be the 87 of Ty Hayes. Second row inside to 41 is Travis Slaybaugh. To his right then will be the 62 of Eddie Click. Third row inside, car number 57 out of Mishawaka, Rod Tracus. To his right will be the number 1 of Al Maurer. Fourth row inside, 52, Matt Sparks. To his right door will be the 15 of Don Hunley. And at the back of the pack, on the inside, car number 7, T.J. Jakey. And Doug Hanna, the old grump, number 88, the Green Machine, goes to the tail on the start. 10 cars going 8 laps in our second Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat. Side by side, wheel to wheel as they go into turns 3 and 4. 124, Tim Davis, and 87, Ty Hayes. Ty Hayes leading them out of turn 2 on lap 2. 124, Tim Davis is back to second. 41, and Travis Slaybaugh is running in third with 6 laps to go this time by. down fourth, and 57. And some of the fastest cars at the back of the pack's trying to work their way up. Ty Hayes up front in car number 87. He'll be bringing them around here with 4 down and 4 to go. 87 Ty Hayes. 87 Ty Hayes. Your leader's not your leader any longer. He's over his time. We'll have the facts and figures on him in a little bit. Your new leader is Timmy, number 124, Tim Davis. 41 Travis Slaybaugh on the inside of our leader now. Now as they go down the Billboard backstretch, Travis Slaybaugh trying to find some way to get the 124 out of his way as they've got 2 more to go. Ty Hayes over his time. We'll have the facts and figures on him. Your leader is the 124, Tim Davis. He'll get the white flag this time. And clicks in third. Battle back there for fourth between Ron Trakis, Don Hunley, and Al Mauer. As the checkered flag will fly for 124, Tim Davis. 124, 41, and 62. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. 62 had Click. Held on to third. 41 Travis Slaybaugh had to settle for second. And winning tonight's second Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat. As he rolls up here to get the checker flag. Put your hands together for the 124 out of Goshen. This is Tim Davis.
87 Hayes was over his time. He'll go to the back row of the A.
Now here's your lineup for our third street stock heat. On the pole is the 23 of Donnie Harrison and the 28 of Matt Burkholder lines up on the outside. Second row inside number 9, Matt Buzzard. On the outside of the second row, the 78 of Don Flick. Third row is number 5 of Chef Dog, Jason Shepard, and the double nickel number 55 of Bam Bam Brian Cannon. Then we've got 19 Neil Grice, 18 Billy Rumbaugh, 71 the Doughboy Larry Saunders, and the 13 of Marty Lunger. 10 cars going 8 laps as Mighty Mike turns the wheel. Our third street stock heat off and running. 23 Donnie Harrison, the pole setter, staying out in front. Number 9 Matt Buzzard on the inside, trying to move to second as they complete lap 1. 28 Matt Burkholder on the outside group, but here comes Matt Buzzard on the inside of Donnie Harrison, a battle for the lead as they go into turn 3. Wheel to wheel, and number 9, Matt Buzzard will be your new leader as we complete lap number 2. Matt Buzzard, number 9, out in front as he swoops down out of turn 4 to complete lap 3. 23, Donnie Harrison back to second. Number 5. Chef Dog, Jason Shepard running third, Neil Grice in the 19th in fourth. Oh, and 18 Billy Rumbaugh, 71 Larry Saunders gets together, and that'll bring out a caution flag. As around went the Doughboy over there in car number 71 in turn 4. That caution have to restart at the tail end of the pack. With 5 laps to go, and this our third street stock heat as they come out of turn 4. Mighty Mike Powers looks them over. He gives them the green. Number 18, Billy Rumbaugh, who started at the tail end of the pack, has already moved up a few spots. Number 9, Matt Buzzard out in front. 23, Donnie Harrison second so far. As they've got 3 more to go this time by. Battle for third now between Neil Grice in the 19 and the 5 of Jason Shepard. Neil Grice laying a hole on the inside groove, moving to third on lap 2. And the Sheepdog, number 5, Jason Shepard's back to fourth. 28, Matt Porter's running fifth with one more lap to go for leader number 9, Matt Buzzard. Checkered flag will wave for number 9, Matt Buzzard. 23 and 19. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 9, 23, and 19. Neil Grice holds on to third. 23, Donnie Harrison finishes second. And winning tonight's third street stock heat as he rolls up here to get the checkered flag. Let's welcome back to the new Paris Speedway the number 9 of Matt Buzzard. There's your lineup for tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock Heat number 4. On the pole is the graduate himself, number 68, Mark Vance Jr. To his right, the 28 of Terry Lombardi. Second row inside, 007, Jack Brazel. To his right, the 20 of Robert Recker from Kirsten. Third row is the 14 of the Madman Michael Lozier. To his right, the 29 of John Wheeler Jr. Fourth row is the number 2 of Sam Hirschberger from New Paris, and to his right, the 11 of the Stickman, Tim Barrick. Fifth row inside, 09, Brian Rensberger, and the 18 of Mean Gene Stanley. Rounding out the field, 10 cars going 8 laps in our fourth street stock heat. 68, Mark Vance Jr., Porky's Revenge out in front. 28, Terry Lombardi running in second. 007, Jack Brazel holding down third, but here comes the 20 of Robert Recker on the outside to complete lap number 1. And as they head out of turn 2, 68, Mark Vance Jr. still out in front. 2 down, 6 to go. John Wheeler Jr. and Tim Barrick back there in the middle of the pack. They got a little sideways there in the back stretch. And unfortunately, 68, Mark Vance Jr., he's flying. He's over his time. We'll have the facts and figures on him. So your leader's not your leader. Your new leader's the 28 of Terry Lombardi there, and he's got a little puff of smoke coming out of his car. 007, Jack Brazel's, actually 28, Terry Lombardi's your leader. 007, Jack Brazel's second. 29, John Wheeler Jr.'s third. Tim Barrick moving up there, the stick man. Car number 11 is in fourth. 3 laps to go. Battle coming up for second between 29, John Wheeler Jr. on the inside, the 007, Jack Brazel. And Wheeler comes in second right behind the leader, 28, Terry Lombardi. John Wheeler looking for that lead as he goes into turn 3 on the inside. White flag will fly this time for 29, John Wheeler Jr. Your new leader on lap 7. Way for 29, John Wheeler Jr. 11, Tim Barrick second, and 28, Terry Lombardi will settle for third. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 29, 11, and 28. 28, Terry Lombardi finishes third. 11, Tim the Stickman Barrick finishes second. Your winner is John Wheeler Jr. in car number 29. I'll have the facts and figures on Mark Vance Jr. in just a minute. There's your winner of our 4th Street Stock Heat. Put your hands together for the 29 of John Wheeler, Jr. Here's your lineup for tonight's 5th and final Street Stock Heat. That's Mighty Mike turns and loose. Number 5, Shane Sanders jumping out to the early lead. There goes Brandon Fink and Bruce Fernie around in turn 2. Holy cow. They're trying to get it around, but I don't know if they're going to be able to do it fast enough. As the caution flags are going to come out, we're going to have a complete restart. Complete restart coming up for Bruce Fernie and 624 Brandon Fink. Okay, we'll try it again. A complete restart coming up in our 5th Street Stock Heat. 624 Brandon Fink and Bruce Fernie Jr. having trouble on the start. Number 5 out there, that's Shane Sanders out of Mishawaka. He goes to the lead down the billboard backstretch. Number 30, Mark Grimes, moves to 3rd. Teddy Stanley's running in 4th in car number 8. 02 Frank Paymaster and 59. And Brandon Fink has a wheel rolling over there at turn 4 as he went to the pit area. The wheel came off. Four laps to go as Mighty Mike turns them loose. Number 5, Shane Sanders out in front. Going to be clocking in lap 3 this time as our leader.
Oh, yeah, he's done.
And, of course, your leader's not your leader any longer. Number 5, Shane Sanders, over his time. We'll have the facts and figures on him. Your new leader is the 79 of Bruce Fernie Jr. Number 30, Mark Grimes, now running in 2nd. Ted Stanley in the 8 is in 3rd. At the halfway point, 4 in and 4 to go. Oh, there goes Grimes. Right across the infield as he turned left a little too soon. And away he went into the infield. And we're still under green light racing. Your leader is Bruce Fernie Jr. in 79. Frank Paymaster's running in 2nd. Paymaster takes the lead on lap number 5. They got 3 more to go. As they pass the 34, Rex Evans. Put him a lap down. Number 8, Ted Stanley out of Columbia City moves to 2nd. Bruce Fernie Jr. into the 34, Rex Evans. The slower traffic. Bruce Fernie Jr. getting it around. We're still under green light racing. Here comes your leader, number 02, Frank Paymaster. He'll get the white flag. They got 1 more to go. Number 8, Ted Stanley's running 2nd. 79, Bruce Fernie Jr.'s in 3rd as Rick Nelson goes to the infield. There's your winner, number 02, Frankie Paymaster.
Come on, I'm off the pitch.
And 79. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. 79, Bruce Fernie Jr. was 3rd. Number 8, Ted Stanley was 2nd. And winning tonight's 5th Street Stock Heat. Put your hands together for the 02, Frankie Paymaster. For Dave Castle. Third row inside, car number 5 from Goshen is Lenny Davis. To his right, the 15 from North Webster of Scotty Biesmeyer. Fourth row, we've got the 6s. On the inside, that black 6 of Dave Coleman. To his right, the Valvoline number 6 of Bryce Schaefer. And the fifth row, top 2 qualifiers, Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer in the 9, and Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman, the fast qualifier on the outside. 10 cars going 8 laps. In our set, 18 stock heat. Squidward, number 13, Michael Landry, brings him around for lap 1. 17, Jesse Schaefer running second. Donnie Mangan on the outside running in third. Here comes 15, Scotty Biesmeyer now on the inside.
You can work your way to the end.
He's up to third with 2 down and 6 to go. Now Jesse Schaefer on the outside, car number 17, trying to work around our pole setter.
Whatever you can. Not a big deal.
We got 5 more to go this time around. 17, Jess Schaefer, tiny up front now as he gets a half a car length lead in turn 3. Halfway point coming out, 4 down, 4 to go. Squidward battling back on the inside now. Got Biesmeyer drafting right behind him, trying to push him along, and here comes Tiny's little brother, number 6, Bryce Schaefer, almost 3 wide as they go into turn 3. 5 down, 3 to go. Number 6, Dave Coleman now, our points leader, running in 5th. They'll have 2 more to go this next time by. Your leader is still Squidward, number 13, Michael Landry. 17, Jesse Schaefer and Bryce Schaefer on the outside. 13, Michael Landry, and 15, Scott Biesmeyer. That's the low side. White flag will fly. They got 1 more to go. It's going to be a race. Finish in tonight's fast Daytona mini stock heat. 17 on the outside. Here comes Scotty Biesmeyer on the inside. Almost 3 wide in turn 3, but Biesmeyer backed off. Squidward trying to hang on. Wants him at the line. Checkered flag will fly.
17-13.
For 17, Jesse Schaefer.
I don't know who got
17, 13, and 6. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 6, Bryce Schaefer was 3rd. Squidward fell to 2nd by just a bumper. And winning tonight's Daytona mini stock heat. Put your hands together for the 17 of Jesse Schaefer. Okay. Thank you,
He
Ron.
wasn't going to go without safe, no prisoners.
All right. Our second mini stock heat. As they come out of turn 4, Mighty Mike Powers turns the boot.
We're going to hold Uncle Denbo's late model.
24, Bob Huffman Jr. up front. 14 is Kevin Shepard. He's running second on the inside of the 25 of Tim Kidder as they complete lap 1. 01, Jeremy Landry now moves to 3rd. As 14, Kevin Shepard tries to find some way to get on the inside of that rear left wheel of the 29 of Paul Mishler, of the 24 of Bob Huffman Jr. as we complete lap 2. No room there. 01, Jeremy Landry running in 3rd. Floyd Wood in the 28's made his way to 4th now. 25, Tim Kidder has slid back to 5th as we complete lap 3 this time. They'll have 5 more to go in our second mini stock heat. And 4 to go this time by for your leader, the pole setter, number 24, Bob Huffman Jr. 14, Kevin Shepard hanging tough there in second. Jeremy Landry in the 0-1 with 28, Floyd Wood to his right door. 5 down, this time by. Jeremy Landry with a move on the inside. Takes the second place spot away from Kevin Shepard in the 14. Jeremy Landry in the 0-1 trying to find some way to get up front with only 2 laps left. 24, Bob Huffman Jr. been holding everybody at bay so far. He'll get the white flag. He's got 1 more to go if he can hold on, but here comes 0-1 Jeremy Landry, number 8, Frankie Reese. And the 92 moving up there, that is Shane Eldridge. He's moved up there to 4th. Here comes J.R. Ryman in the 18. Watch the battle for the top 3 spots as the checkered flag flies for number 24, Bob Huffman Jr. Right down here on the finish, we got 8, 28, and 92 getting together. Holy cow, what a hard hit right here at the finish. 92. Right there, Shane Eldridge. Number 8, Frankie Treese. And 28, Floyd Wood. Everybody seems to be okay. '24, 01, and 18. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 18, J.R. Ryman will finish 3rd. The 01 of Jeremy Landry hangs on to 2nd. And winning tonight's 2nd mini stock heat will be the 24 of Bob Huffman Jr. Boy, Michael Akins. Scheduled to start there, but it doesn't look like. I think 18, Donnie Kaufman not making the start, so Michael Akins starts on the outside of the front row, Dave Eckert on the outside of the second row in the 88. Then we've got the 7-11 of Andy Kindig, the 88 there of Dave Eckert, the 2R of Albert Strickland, the 47 of Gene Hughes, the 37 of Shannon Buck, and the 29 of Ray Borntrager. 9 cars going 8 laps in our 3rd mini stock heat as Mighty Mike turns the loose. Late model B feature, you're in the hole. Late model B feature in the hole. The 4th mini stock heat on deck. Late model B feature in the hole as we work on lap 2 in this our 3rd mini stock heat. 29, Paul Mishler Jr. up front, your leader. Number 80, Fat Boy, Michael Akins running 2nd. 14, Kevin Grubbs in 3rd. 7-11, Andy on the inside going for that 3rd place spot. 3 wide as they go into turn 3 with 88, Dave Eckert on the outside groove. Everybody comes through it cleanly as we complete lap number 3. Here comes the 2R of Albert Strickland on the inside of the 7-11 of Andy Kindig for that 3rd place spot at the halfway mark. 4 down, 4 to go. Al Strickland looking to make his way up to the top 2 spots. Andy Kindig right behind him, drafting there on the outside. 29, Paul Mishler Jr. on the inside. Michael Akins and number 80 on the inside groove. They got 5 down and 3 more to go. Oh, and Michael Akins gets a little wide in turn 2, but managed to complete that 2nd turn there and go down the billboard backstretch. Number 2R, Al Strickland, still running in 3rd as they complete lap 6. And number 80, Michael Akins again, gets It's a little wide. Number 2, Al Strickland, falls back to 4th as Andy Kindig goes to the inside line, moves to 3rd with 1 more to go. 7-11, Andy Kindig trying to figure out some way to get around the number 80 of Michael Akins as he goes wide in turn 2. Kindig on the inside. Al Strickland on the outside, 3 wide there for the 2nd place spot. Watch him at the line. Checker flag will fly as we got him into the wall here. 29, 37, and 2. Number 80, Michael Akins, and Andy Kindig in the 7-11 getting together there on the finish. And as we sort through it, number 88 second.
$7.11.
29, 37, and 2. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 2, Al Strickland finished 3rd. 37, Shannon Buck was 2nd. And 29, Paul Mishler Jr. is our winner down here as he's puffing a little bit down there. Our winner, number 29, Paul Mishler Jr. And, of course, number 80, Michael Akins, 7 older. Her right will be the 35 of Howard Miller. Second row inside, car number 2 is Kelsey Saunders. On the outside of the second row, the 4H of David Henson. Third row inside, number 5, that's Leapin' Lee Atkins. To his right in the 00, that's Rob Harrison. Fourth row inside, car number 31, that's Crash, Scotty Benton. His right, Scotty Benton not making a call, I don't believe. So we'll have the 41. Who the hell's the 41? 41, Josh Dunn. Number 0 is Bruce Martin. 12 of Brian Allen. And the 26 at the back of the pack, that's Becky Shepard. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cars getting ready to go 8 laps in our 4th and final mini stock heat. Cars going 8 laps as Mighty Mike Powers gives them the green light. We're off and racing 8 laps nonstop. 3 wide as they go into turns 1 and 2. And there goes Tricia Smith around. We're still under green light racing. No, we're not. Yellow flag will come out.
You had to open your mouth, didn't you?
Yellow flag will come out. The first caution coming out for our pole setter, number 8, Tricia Smith. A complete restart coming up. He's going to give him the green flag. We're off and going in our 4th and final mini stock heat. 4H and David Henson out front. Here comes the number 2. That is Kelsey Saunders. She's running in 2nd. Here comes the number 5 of Leapin' Lee Atkins, leaping up to 3rd as we complete lap number 1. Bruce Martin, a 0 car from Fort Wayne, has moved to 4th. 26, Becky Shepard's up to 5th now. She started at the back of the pack. 2 down, 6 to go. 4H David Henson out in front. Number 0, Bruce Martin, up to 3rd as he gets around the number 5 of Leapin' Lee Atkins. And now, 0, Bruce Martin got his sights set on the 2 of Kelsey Saunders. And Bruce Martin moves to 2nd now. He's got his sights set on that 4H of David Henson. Halfway mark comes out. We've got 4 down, 4 more to go. Number 5 into the 2, 2 into the 26. Little domino action here in the main straightaway, as it was a domino ripple effect. And Becky Shepard just lost the tread off of, actually supposed to start in 6, but we're going to turn them loose as they come out of turn 4. Single file formation restart with 4 more to go. And number 0, Bruce Martin out of Fort Wayne, trying to figure out inside or outside. Which side do I go to get around this 4H of David Henson? He's got 3 more laps to do it in. So he goes to the outside in turn 1. Number 0, Bruce Martin takes the lead down the billboard backstretch. Out of Fort Wayne, your leader is the 0, Bruce Martin. 4H David Henson's back to second. 35, Howard Miller holding on to third with 2 more to go. White flag flies for the 0, Bruce Martin. David Henson and Howard Miller, your front 3. About evenly spaced. And the checkered flag will now wave for number 0, Bruce Martin. 0, 4H, 35. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. 35, Howard Miller was third. 4H, David Henson captures second. And of course, winning the 4th and final mini stock heat. As he rolls up here to get the checkered flag, let's put our hands together and welcome to the new Paris Speedway winner's circle. The 0 from Fort Wayne, that's Bruce Martin. Bruce Martin out of Fort Wayne is sponsored by RPM Motorsports. Right now, we've got 16 late models getting ready to go 20 laps in tonight's Who's Your Tire Late Model B feature. The pole setter is the 56 of Terry Humphreys. 00 Gary Wiles lines up out of Syracuse on the right side of that front row. As we go green for 20 laps in the late model B feature. Number 11, Timothy Two-Man Taylor out of Ligonier running now on the inside. Running up to second. Number 2, Rusty Keddick out of South Bend's running in third as the 00 Gary Wiles got kind of shoved off to the high side, falls back to fourth. Number 14 from Plymouth, that's Michael Dare now. He's up there to fourth. As 00 Gary Wiles is backtracking, here comes the number 4 being driven tonight by Dean Robot. Oh, we've got Gary Wiles into the wall real hard down at turn 4, bringing out our second caution flag in tonight's late model B feature, like I said a little while ago, and it's a red flag condition for the 00 Gary Wiles as our track safety truck and crew head over there to check out his car. And of course, all of our drivers have the three-point harness. In these late models, they're very well safety-minded as they've got their harnesses, their helmets, their neck braces and everything, but a hard hit for the 00 Gary Wiles. And so we got red flag conditions here tonight at the new Paris Speedway for the 00 of the Wild Child, Gary Wiles out of Syracuse. And of course the medics are right there on the scene there in turn 4, going to give Gary Wiles a look over and see if he's A-OK. And, of course, like I said, safety's first here at the new Paris Speedway. Gary Wiles, who's been racing for quite a few years, probably about 40 years of racing for the guy. Wild Child Gary Wiles out of Syracuse, 00, he's down there, and they're going to give him a once-over. And then, of course, we're in a red flag condition right now. Like I said, today's qualifying was hot and heavy in the late models. Number 7, Mike Garver out of Elkhart. Again, our fast qualifier on the day as he turned a 13:73 fast qualifying time. He'll be the 6th 16th car in the starting grid for our late model A feature. It'll be coming up after this 20-lap B feature with 19 more laps left. Mike Garver, of course, that's his third fast time out of 6 tries so far this season. Number 17, Ralph Havens, was second fastest with a 13.75. 95, Steve Stacy had a 13.82. The 69 of Barry Lamb with a 13.882, and the 40 of Little Donnie Klotz with a 13.884 was our fifth down there. Going to make sure that Gary Wiles is A-OK. They'll give him infield inspection, make sure he's okay. So nice round of applause for 00 Gary Wiles. He's A-OK, race fans. But we got a break in the action here at the hottest quarter-mile racetrack in the Midwest, the new Paris Speedway. So while we've got that break in the action, we're going to take this break on your home for Saturday night racing on Hoosier 103.5 FM. You're getting back to the pack, and we go back to racing in tonight's late model B feature here at the new Paris Speedway. Single file formation, that's the way they look as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap number 2. 53 Randy Burns moves up to 5th now in front of the 39. 53 Lou Strimmy there running in 7th now as we complete lap 3. Number 11, Man Taylor out in front. Number 2, Ratchet Rusty Kenny out of South Bend's running in 3rd. 14, Michael there, right there in 4th. Actually, 14, Michael there has moved his way to 3rd. Freddie Elkins is back to 4th in car number 28. 63, Randy Burns. That's your front 5 as they complete lap 5. 39, Charlie Whitman running in 6th. 53, Lou Strimmy on the inside down the backstretch and into turn 3. Takes over that 6th place spot. Scott Ross right behind him running in 7th as they complete lap 6. Number 11, Tim the Two-Man Taylor doing a good job up front. Number 2, Rusty Ketting looks on the outside as they head out of turn 2 and down the billboard backstretch. But he falls in line, bumper to nose as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap number 8. 14 of Michael Thayer from Plymouth. This young man doing a good job of driving right there in 3rd place. 28, Freddie Elkins is in 4th. Randy Burns holding on to 5th. Lou Strimmy in the 53's up to 6th with Scott Ross in that USA number 1. Right behind him as they go into turns 1 and 2. Halfway mark will come out this next time here at the Speedway. 10 down, 10 to go in our 20-lap late model B feature. Number 11, Tim the Two-Man Taylor, Scott, Ratchet Rusty Ketting in the 2, running in 2nd. Michael Thayer. Those guys are bumper to nose as they come out of turn 4 with 9 laps to go. 28, Fred Elkins tucks in behind him, and so does the 63 of Randy Burns coming out of turn 2. Single file up there in the front 7 spots with Lou Strimmy running in 6th, and of course Scott Ross right behind him. With only 8 more laps to go, there's the battle there for the top 5 spots. As Michael Thayer now in the 14 looks to the inside of Rusty Ketting in turn 3. He's gaining on him, but hasn't made the pass yet. As he goes to the low side, Rusty Ketting goes to the high side. They're wheel to wheel, door to door, coming out of turn 2. Working on lap 14 at number 14. Michael Thayer moves to 2nd. Kettings back to 3rd as they chase the 11 of the Tim the Two-Man Taylor. Now 14, Michael Thayer on the inside in turn 1. Michael Thayer, number 14, out of Plymouth, takes the lead down the backstretch. Rusty Kettings up to 2nd as Tim Taylor got on the outside groove and lost ground with 5 laps to go in tonight's late model B feature. Now Rusty Kettings battles back on the inside, but can't get enough oof off of turn 2 to make the pass. Now he goes to the inside coming out of turn 4. Your new leader on lap 16 is the number 2 of Rusty Kettings. Michael Thayer's back to 2nd. Tim the Two-Man Taylor's running in 3rd. Back and forth, back and forth. That's the way those front 3 have been racing. And 53, Lou Strimmy now moves around the 63 of Randy Burns for 5th with 17 down, 3 to go. Scott Ross right behind Lou Scrimmy following his move, and we got action in turn 4. 57 Devin Heimbaugh spins around there. We started with 16 cars. We've only got 11 cars to finish as they come out of turn 4 with 3 laps to go in our late model B feature here at the New Paris Speedway. They're back to racing. Up front, single file, it's Rusty Kenny, Tim the Two-Man Taylor, and Fred Elkins. Lou Scrimmy now up to 4th, and Scott Ross looks to the outside, going to challenge for that 4th place spot. 3 laps left. There goes Choo-Choo Charlie Whitman around, number 39 spinning out. And a caution flag will come out as we complete lap 18. That's the 4th yellow in this 20-lap race. This time for the 39 of Choo-Choo Charlie Whitman. Buck Hale's in 8th. Jason Isley, Devin Heimbaugh, and Choo-Choo Charlie Whitman as we go back to green. Green-white checker coming up here at the New Paris Speedway in our late model B feature. Single file formation. Now number 1, Scott Ross looks to the outside of 53. Lou Scrimmy going to challenge him for 4th with 1 more lap to go. Lou Scrimmy's tucked right underneath the 28 of Fred Elkins. And Scott Ross on the outside. And Scott Ross goes to 4th as the checkered flag waves for number 2, Rusty Kenny. Tim Taylor, 28, Fred Elkins. Number 1, Scott Ross, and 53, Lou Scrimmy will settle for 5th in tonight's late model B feature. That's the way they're going to finish. In this 20-lap late model B feature, it was 2, 11, and 28, 1 and 53. Lou Scrimmy finishes 5th. 28, or number 1, Scott Ross, 4th. 28, Fred Elkins was 3rd. Number 11, Tim Taylor was 2nd. And winning tonight's late model B feature, put your hands together for the number 2 of Rusty Kenny. And from 6th on back, number 6. New points leader, number 7, Ralph Havens, starts there on the inside of row 8 with fast qualifier number 7, Mike Garver, who's had fast time 3 times out of 6. We go green here at the New Paris Speedway in our late model main event. 78 Ty Hayes, who's moved into the 78 late model, brings them out of turn 4 as they race side by side down through the main straightaway on lap 1. Number 12, Herb Starrett, and 68, Charlie Hanna battling for 2nd. As they go through turns 3 and 4 to my left, they'll cross the stripe this time, 2 laps in, and then 35 laps. Your tire late model feature, 05 Racing Rex work now. Moves to 3rd on the inside of the 68, Charlie Hanna. 17, Bill Klotz running in 5th. We got 3 laps down. 32 more to go. 101 Ed Paul's in 6th. 14 Ron Maynard Jr. is running in 7th. Number 9 is Darwin Wolf. Running in 8th. 69 Barry Lamb now runs in 9th. 19 Kevin Todd out of Albion's in 10th. The 17 of Ralph Havens moves to 11th. 28 Sean Amor's in 12th. Oh, and there goes Kevin Todd around in turn 4. Up in smoke and around he goes. 19 Kevin Todd. Looks like he cooked it. And that brings out our first yellow flag in tonight's late model A feature for the 19 of Kevin Todd out of Albion, Indiana, who started on the outside of the 4th row. Tough break for him, as a lot of mechanical problems have landed their way on our 3 classes tonight here at the New Paris Speedway. And now this time for the number 19 of Kevin Todd. We've got 5 laps in. That's your front 5 as we go back to green as they come out of turn 4. Dancing Doug turns them loose for 30 more laps in our Hoosier Tire Late Model A feature. Front 5, single file as they head out of turn 2 and down the backstretch. 14, Ron Maynard Jr. now looks on the inside of the 101 of Ed Paul for 6th. 101 Ed Paul falls back to 7th. Number 9, Darwin Wolf running in 8th. 69 Barry Lamb's right there in 9th. 17 Ralph Havens has worked his way to 10th. A little Donnie Klotz Jr., number 40, is up to 11. 7, Mike Garber's running in 12. 21X, Jumpin' Josh Taylor's in 13th. 95, Steve Stacy's 14th. 28 is Sean Amor, slid all the way back to 15th. He's blowing up on lap number 8. And Sean Amor, number 28 from Plymouth, is headed to the pits on lap number 8. Tough break for him, as he's the first car to drop out in tonight's 35 lap. Hoosier Tire late model feature. Number 19, Kevin Todd, still running back there at the back of the pack. And we're on lap 10. Our leader is 78, Ty Hayes. He's led the first 10 laps of this 35 lap Hoosier Tire late model feature. Battle going on right now. Everybody else is single file. 14, Ron Maynard Jr. looks to the inside of the 17 of Wild Bill Klotz, but not enough room there for that 5th place spot. 14, Ron Maynard Jr. settles in at 6th. 69, Barry Lance works his way to 7th now. Ron Maynard Jr. again looks to the inside of the 17 of Wild Bill Klotz, and 14, Ron Maynard Jr. moves to 5th coming out of turn 4. Klotz back to 6th. Barry Lance running 7th. Number 9, that is Darwin Wolf. He's running in 8th, and here's the 17, the red 17 of Ralph Havens on the inside there for that 8th place spot as he comes out of turn 4. Ralph Havens has moved to 8th, our points leader, trying to work his way up to the top 5. He wants to finish in the top 5 to maintain his points lead over Lou Strimmy and Mike Garver. Fast qualifier Mike Garver is back there in 12th place. He hasn't been able to make his way around some of the other traffic in front of him to get into the top 10 yet. As we clock in lap 15 this time by, they got 20 more to go. It's still 78 Ty Hayes, who started on the pole. Herb Sterrett in 12, the Chief from Niles, Michigan, running there in 2nd. 05, Grayson Rex Wirt running in 3rd. 68, Charlie Hanna's in 4th. Ron Maynard Jr.'s in 5th, number 14. Bill Klotz running 6th in the 17. 69, Barry Lamb at the halfway marks in 8th. 15 or 17 down and 18 to go. 17, Ralph Havens right back there, looming behind him, running in 8th. As the 68 Charlie Hanna tried to work around the 05 of Grayson Rex Wirt on that last lap, but nothing doing. And the front 5 still maintain their single file formation positions as we clock in lap 19. Number 40, Little Donnie Klotz from Junior. Little Donnie Klotz, number 40, exits to the pit on lap number 19. So we've lost the number 40 now in tonight's 35 lap late model feature. 78 Ty Hayes still out in front with 15 laps to go. Battle back there for 4th between 14 Ron Maynard Jr. and the 68 of Charlie Hanna. Ron Maynard Jr. on the inside as the game into turn 4. Charlie Hanna drove right away from him on the outside, maintaining that 4th place position as they go into turns 3 and 4 this time. 14 Ron Maynard Jr. trying to figure out some way to get up there as they clock in lap 22. He's running in 5th. 23 down, 12 to go. This time by 78 Ty Hayes has got about a 2-car length lead over the number 12 of Herb Sterrett, running in 2nd. Now 05 Racing Rex looks for the inside of the 12 in turn 3, but not enough room. Racing Rex Wirt trying to figure out a way to get up to 2nd with 24 down and 11 to go. 16 Charlie Hanna still running there in 3rd. 14 Ron Maynard Jr. running in 4th or in 5th as we complete lap 25. They got 10 more to go in tonight's late model feature. We'll have 9 laps left for our pole setter, number 78 Ty Hayes, who's been driving a great race, has led all 26 laps so far. Number 12, Herb Sterrett's in 2nd. Racing Rex Wirt's 3rd. 68, Charlie Hanna's in 4th. 14, Ron Maynard Jr.'s 5th. 69, Barry Lamb is in 6th. Here Ralph Havens on the inside of him for that 6th place spot. Not enough room in turn 3 for Ralph Havens, who settles for 7th. Bill Klotz is running in 8th in the yellow 17. Mike Garber now has made his way into 9th in car number 7. Number 9, Darwin Wolf rounding out the top 10. 101 Ed Paul's back there at 11th. Steve Stacy's 12th. And the 21X of Jumpin' Josh Taylor rounds out the top 13 with 5 laps to go. This time by from the 78 of Ty Hayes. Front 5 still unchanged as they've got 31 down, 4 to go this next time by from the 78 of Ty Hayes, who crosses the stripe right now. Herb Sterrett, Rex Wirt, Charlie Hanna, and Ron Maynard Jr. in the front 5. 69 Barry Lamb trying to hold off the charging 17 of Ralph Havens for that number 6 spot as they've got 3 laps remaining in tonight's Hoosier Tire late model main event. Only one caution flag coming out so far in this late model A feature. Ty Hayes loves it as he's built a little bit of a lead, about a 3-car length to the lead now over number 12, Herb Sterrett. As the white flag will fly this time, they got 1 more to go. Looks like we'll have a pole-setting victory as the 78 of Ty Hayes will pick up the checkered flag this time by. For 78 Ty Hayes, your winner, number 12, Herb Sterrett finishes 2nd. 05 Racing Rex Works was 3rd. Right down to the wire. 68 Charlie Hanna finished 4th. Ron Maynard Jr. settled for 5th. That's your front 5. That's the way they finish in tonight's Hoosier Tire late model 35 lap late model feature. It was 78, 12, 05, 68, and 14. Ron Maynard Jr. finishing 5th. 68 Charlie Hanna captured a 4th place finish. 05 Racing Rex Wirt battled there and hung on for 3rd. Number 12 Herb Sterrett grabbed 2nd. And, of course, winning tonight's 35-lap Hoosier Tire late model feature for the first time this year. Put your hands together for the 78 of Ty Hayes. Of course, rounding out the top 10 and finishing in 6th was the number 69 of Barry Lamb. Pole setter number 41, Travis Slaybaugh. And the 52 of Matt Sparks, the front row, brings him out of turn 4 as Danson Doug Fox turns them loose. As they head out of turn 2, it's 41 Travis Slaybaugh up front. 62 Ed Click jumps to 2nd as the 52 of Matt Sparks falls back on the outside groove as they complete lap number 1. The Goshen Collision Center special number 1 of Al Mauer now up to 3rd as 62 Ed Click makes a charge for that lead in turn 3. He's on the inside of the 41 of Travis Slaybaugh. And Eddie Click wanted that lead, and he took it away as they complete lap 2. 41 Travis Slaybaugh into the side of the number 1 of Al Mauer. He broke loose, but he did a great job to hang on, and he only falls back to 5th. But now there goes the 32 of Jack Pontius Jr. off the back stretch and into the infield. And a caution flag will come out for 32 Jack Pontius Jr. with 2 laps in tonight's 30 lap. Jason Slaybaugh, 10 of Eric Kaiser, 185 John Clevenger, 87 Ty Hayes, racing Jason Clevenger in the 85, 94 Frank Lau Jr., 32 Jack Pontius Jr., and 57 Ron Trinkus as we go back to racing in our 30 lap street stock feature. Number 74 Chris Helfrich, points leader, has now moved his way around in the 8th place spot on that restart. As we've got 3 in, Chris Helfrich is trying to work on the outside groove, trying to work around some of the cars as he goes to 7th around the 66 of Randy Niles. Let's keep our eye on him. Number 9, Hot Rod Rodney Spencer trying to follow the 74 of Chris Helfrich as we complete lap 5. Chris Helfrich has been on a roll. He's won 2 in a row here at the New Paris Speedway in the Michiana Tire Street Stock Features, the main event. He's won 2 in a row, and he'd like to pick up win number 3 if he can do so as we complete lap 5. Your leader is still 62 Ed Click. 41 Travis Slayball running second as they head out of turn 2 down the Millmore backstretch. 15 Don Hunley in the back quarter panel of the 41 of Travis Slayball. And now they're side-by-side racing there for second between Travis Slayball in the 41 and Al Mauer in the number 1. Don Hunley on the inside running in 4th. Chris Helfrich on the outside running in 5th in car number 74. And we've got the 85 of Jason Clevenger. He is slowing up down here in turn 1 with a flat tire. And he's not going to be able to make it to the exit ramp. A caution flag, our second yellow coming out. This time for the 85 of Jason Clevenger, who's got a flat tire in turn 1. So that brings us back live at the new Paris Speedway as we go back to racing in our street stock 30-lap feature with 6 in and 24 to go. We're back to green flag racing. Number 62, Eddie Click, out in front. 41, Travis Slayball is running second. Number 1, Al Mauer trying to hold off the charging 74 of Chris Helfrich for third. Helfrich on the outside, takes third away on that lap. Helfrich trying to work the outside groove to make his way to the front. 41, Travis Slayball now his next victim. He's on the inside. Chris Helfrich is on the outside. 15, Don Hunley is running in 5th as Helfrich moves to second on lap number 8. He's got his sights set on that 62 of Ed Click. He wants that lead before we get to the halfway point. They're working on lap number 9 of this 30-lap street stock feature. At 62, Eddie Click still out in front of 74, Chris Helfrich. Going to follow him into turns 1 and 2, bumper to nose. They go up and come out of turn 2 that time. Helfrich runs the wide side, trying to use every bit of this racetrack to make his way to the front. Little note of interest, 87, Ty Hayes is working his way up. He started in the back of the pack, and right now he's moved his way to 10th in front of the 52 of Matt Sparks. 74, Chris Helfrich taking the lead away from 62, Ed Click on lap number 11. Here he comes. Your new leader is 74, Chris Helfrich. And 32, Jack Pontius Jr., a tire coming off. It goes to the infield, so does he on lap number 11. 74, Chris Helfrich, your new leader. 12 down, 18 to go for Chris Helfrich. 62, Ed Click not giving up, though, still on the inside. He's about a half a car length behind as the yellow flag will come out now. The caution flag coming out for number 32, Jack Pontius Jr. Tire comes off. It comes to a rest in the infield off the backstretch. And, of course, our track safety truck and crew have to make a retrieval move to get that tire out of that area. 87, Ty Hayes running in 11th. Eric Kaiser's in 12th. Frank Lau Jr. there in 13th. 61, Jason Slayball, and the 185 of John Clevenger rounding out the top 15 as we go back to racing with 18 more laps to go. Mile formation, that's the way they look as they go down out of turn 2. And 74, Chris Helfrich trying to spread his lead away from the 62 of Ed Click. Chris Helfrich knows that Rodney Spencer moving in behind him. Second fast qualifier on the day was 94, Frank Lau Jr., our fast qualifier. He's back there about the middle of the pack. Frankie Lau Jr. trying to catch up. As Chris Helfrich widens his lead away from the 62 of Ed Click. He's got about a 4-car length lead at the halfway point. 15 down and 15 to go this time by. Ed Click running second. Travis Slayball's third. Don Huntley's moved his way to 4th. As the number 1 of Al Mauer is losing ground to the number 9 of Rodney Spencer, who's now running in 5th. Rodney Spencer up there in 5th. Rodney Spencer, Hot Rod Rodney. He would love to get another A-feature win. He's got 1 on the season, and he's running there in 5th. Number 40, Rob Smith, runs in 6th. He's never had an A-feature win yet, but he's had a couple of fast times, and he would like to work his way up there 5 or 6 more spots. 18 down, 12 to go this time from the 74 Chris Helfrich, who's got about a 5-car length lead now over the 62 of Ed Click. Crosses the stripe. Ed Click there, 41 Travis Slayball, number 9. Rodney Spencer now moves to 4th. as he gets on the inside of Don Hunley. Hunley back to 5th. Rodney Spencer trying to work his way toward the front. Time's running out. There's 11 laps to go this time by. Chris Alfred's a points leader, trying to pick up 3 in a row if he can do it tonight, as he's got 10 more laps to go with about a quarter of a lap lead over the 62 of Ed Click, running in second. 41 Travis Slayball maintaining third as number 9 Rodney Spencer gets right behind him, bumping nose as they come out of turn 4. Hot Rod Rodney Spencer and 40 Rob Smith running there in 5th. And they slide a little bit coming out of turn 2, but everybody's still headed in the right direction. Single file formation, only 8 laps left from the 74 Chris Alfred. He's got a quarter of a lap lead over the second place 62 of Ed Click. Travis Slayball to 41. Running there in third. Rodney Spencer fourth. Now Rob Smith up to 5th. 15 Don Hunley back to 6th. Randy Niles is running in 7th at 66. Fast qualifier Frankie Lau Jr., number 94, has made his way up there to the 8th place spot. TJ Jakey, the 7J, running in 9th. 87 Ty Hayes is there in 10th. Goshen Collision Center Special Al Mowers in 11th. Eric Kaiser, Jason Slayball, Matt Sparks, and John Clevenger rounding out the field with 5 laps to go. And Chris Alfred with a commanding lead has set sail after taking over the lead on lap number 11. He's got 4 more laps to go for 3 wins in a row here at the new Paris Speedway. Rodney Spencer, number 9, now works the outside of the 41 of Travis Slayball. That's the battle for third. As they come out of turn 4, they're side by side, wheel to wheel, with 3 laps remaining. Number 15, Don Hunley, and the 40 of Rob Smith battling for 5th. And Hunley forces his way up there. And Rodney Spencer makes the pass on the inside of the 41 of Travis Slayball down the backstretch and takes over the 3rd place spot with 2 laps to go. He'll get the white flag. Here's the 74, Chris Alfred. He's only got 1 more to go. He's going to throw it in neutral and coast his way home. 62, Ed Click's running second. Rodney Spencer's third. Travis Slayball's fourth. Don Hunley's fifth. Checkered flag now waves for the 3rd time in a row for the 74 of Chris Alfred. 62, Ed Click second. 9, Rodney Spencer. Travis Slayball, and a 15 of Don Hunley. That's the way they're going to finish in the top 5 in tonight's 30-lap street stock feature here at the new Paris Speedway. 74, 62, 9. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. Number 9, Rodney Spencer, holds on to 3rd. 62, Ed Click managed a 2nd place finish, and winning his 3rd Michiana Tire street stock feature in as many weeks. Our points leader will be making his way around to pick up the checkered flag. And of course, like I said, it was 41 Travis Slayball 4th, number 15 Don Hunley 5th, 40 Rob Smith finished 6th, 94 Frank Lau Jr. captured 7th, Randy Niles was 8th, Ty Hayes finished 9th, and number 7J, TJ Jakey, finishes 10th. That's rounding out the top 10. There's your winner. Put your hands together for your points leader in the street stocks, number 74, Chris Alfred. Of Kevin Shepard, 28 Floyd Wood. That's your front row. And he'll be bringing them 4-cylinders out of turn 4 this time, bringing them up to speed as Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. We're going 20 laps. The Daytona Mini Stocks on a roll. 28 Floyd Wood jumping out to the early lead down the backstretch. Number 14 Kevin Shepard's back to 2nd. As they come out of turn 4, 97. Check that, 92, Sheen Eldridge didn't make the start. 97, Downtown Danny Brown Jr. is running there in third. 18, J.R. Ryman's running in fourth as we complete lap 4. 01, Jeremy Landry holds on to fifth. Number 8, Frankie Treese is running there in sixth. Squidward, number 13, Michael Landry is running in seventh. J.R. Ryman on the inside of the 97 of Danny Brown Jr. And J.R. Ryman squirts his way up to third as they go into turns 1 and 2. We've got 3 down, 17 to go. Your leader is the 28 of Floyd Wood out of South Bend in that Woody Corn sponsored number 28. Running in second is the 14 of Kevin Shepard out of Warsaw. And the 18 of J.R. Ryman. 97. Downtown Danny Brown Jr. out of Edwardsburg, running there in fourth. 01 Jeremy Landry's fifth. Now moving up to sixth is the 17 of Jesse Schaefer. He picked up a heat race earlier tonight in that fast Daytona Mini Stock heat, and he's on a roll as he makes his way on the outside of the 01 of Jeremy Landry. We got action in turn 2. 19 Jerry Ryman. Jackrabbit Jerry Ryman hung up with somebody over there in turn 2, brings out the first caution. As they've locked bumpers over there, it's the 19 of Jerry Ryman and the 83 of Donnie Mangan. So that's our first caution flag coming out with 5 laps done. We got them lined back up for a single file formation restart with 5 in and 15 to go. Our leader is the 28 of Floyd Wood, followed by 14 Kevin Shepard. They'll be bringing them out single file out of turn 4. Dancing Doug turns them loose. We're back to racing in our mini stock 20-lap feature here at the Paris Speedway. Number 47, or number 97, I should say. There in third is Downtown Danny Brown Jr. Running in fourth is the 01 of Jeremy Landry. Now moving up to fifth, there's a battle there. Dave Coleman on the inside of the 17 of Jesse Schaefer, and Coleman makes the move on the outside of the 01 of Jeremy Landry. He's moving to fourth. Our points leader, number 6, Dave Coleman, up to fourth. He's won 1 feature so far this year. He'd like to win another one. He's only won 1, and he'd like to see if he could get a second feature win on the season. Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer's won 3 out of 5, and Bryce Schaefer has 1. So Dave Coleman, Jim Engelmeyer, Bryce Schaefer all sharing the spotlight here. Right now, Coleman's up to third as we work on lap number 9. Up front, though, 28, Floyd Wood doing a great job of driving. Brings him around for lap number 9. 14, Kevin Shepard still hanging on to second. Dave Coleman's chasing him down in turns 3 and 4. He works the outside groove at the halfway point. Coleman's going to take second away from Kevin Shepard with 10 down and 10 to go. Running in fourth now is the 17 of Jesse Schaefer. In fifth is that 97 of Downtown Danny Brown Jr. as Dave Coleman works around the 28 of Floyd Wood on lap number 11. And number 6, Dave Coleman, now works his way around, takes over the lead going down the backstretch. Your new leader is number 6, Dave Coleman. 28, Floyd Wood back to second. 14, Kevin Shepard's running in third. Jesse Schaefer there in number 17, and Matt Kinson's look-alike cars running in fourth. Moving up to fifth is the number 9 of Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer now as he gets on the inside, but a caution flag coming out. We got action in turn 2. So action in turn 2, and I can't quite make out who that is, but I believe it's the 01 of Jeremy Landry. I can't tell for sure, but I believe it is. So while we've got a break in the action here, then right behind him, Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer, line 6. Scott Beadsmeyer is 7th. Leonard Davis is 8th. Frankie Treese is 9th. Squidward, Michael Landry rounds out the top 10 as we go back to racing in our 20-lap Daytona Mini Stock feature. And behind Squidward is, of course, the 18 of J.R. Ryman. 83, Donnie Mangan running there in 12th. Bryce Schaefer's all the way back to 13th. He's had mechanics mechanical problems tonight. Still sitting way back there at 13th. Mark Hughes is 14th. Jeremy Landry's 15th. He was the one that brought the caution flag out. 14 down, 6 to go for the number 6 of Dave Coleman. He's got a slight lead. But now 17, Jesse Schaefer moves his way to second as he gets around the 28 of Floyd Wood. And number 9, gentleman, Jim Engelmeyer going to give chase. But I think time's running out as they got 5 more laps to go. It's number 6, Dave Coleman up front. He's got about a quarter of a lap lead on the 17 of Jesse Schaefer. And Jesse Schaefer, who won the fast heat race earlier, the fast mini stock heat race, is trying to move his way up there to challenge Dave Coleman. Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer, number 9, who's had 3 A-feature wins so far this season, running in third. 28 Floyd Wood is fourth. And we got action down here in the main straightaway. Number 97, downtown Danny Brown Jr. from Edwardsburg spins out. That brings out our third caution flag in tonight's Dayton-Daytona mini stock feature. One gentleman that I don't see out there any longer, as he had to make his exit on lap 6 with mechanical problems, at number 19 of Jackrabbit, Jerry Ryman. Get around there to make his first win. Let's see as they come out of turn 4. Dancing Doug looks him over. He gives him the green. We're going back to racing for 3 more laps. Number 6, Dave Coleman leads him out of turn 2. 17, Jesse Schaefer right there behind him. Number 9, gentleman Jim Engelmeyer, running in third, trying to make his way up there. He'd like to see win number 4 on the season. And of course, he's running second in the points, just a couple of points behind our points leader, Dave Coleman, who stays out in front as they go through turns 3 and 4. And the black number 6 of Dave Coleman will get the white flag. He'll have 1 more to go in tonight's Dayton-Daytona mini stock feature. And he's got about a 2-car lead as he goes into turns 3 and 4, and he's not off the accelerator as the checkered flag will fly for number 6, Dave Coleman. Jesse Schaefer, Jim Engelmeyer, Floyd Wood, and Scott Biesmeyer. The top 5, that's the way they restarted. That's the way they're going to finish in tonight's Dayton-Daytona mini stock feature. 6, 17, 9, 28, and 15. That's your front 5. Number 15, Scott Biesmeyer finishes 5th. 28, Floyd Wood held on to 4th. Gentleman Jim Engelmeyer finishes 3rd. Scott Biesmeyer 2nd. 17, Jess Schaefer 2nd. And winning his 2nd feature of the season. Put your hands together for our points leader, number 6, Dave Coleman. Rounding out the top 10. Our late model C feature. 37, Bobby Morgan, and 22, Ryan True battling up front. 13, Mike Miller. And at 22, they're out for the first time, Chad Clay running up front there in 4th as we complete lap 5 this time by. 37, Bobby Morgan, not giving up that inside line. 22, Ryan True works the outside groove as they come out of turn 4 to complete lap 6 of this late model feature. It's 37, Bobby Morgan, 22, Ryan True. They're running door handle to door handle in turns 3 and 4. Halfway mark comes out, 7 down and 8 to go. Side racing up front to 2 rows in the top 5 spots. 8 down, 7 more to go this time. For Bobby Morgan at 22. Mike Miller Jr. at 13. Scott Landers into number 9. Running up there at 3rd as we clock in lap 9 this time. They're going to have 6 more laps to go this time by. Finally pass number 22, Ryan True takes Scotty Too Hottie, number 9, Scott Landers moves to the inside in turn 2. Down the backstretch, number 9L, Scott Landers out of Walkenville, Indiana, takes the lead on lap 11. 4 more laps to go in tonight's 13, Mike Miller Jr. running in 3rd. 22, Chad Clay in 4th. And the 21, Huck and Harvey Taylor at your 9. Scotty Too Hottie. He'll have 2 more to go this time by. White flag will come out this time for number 9L, Scott Lander. Checkered flag now waves for number 9L, Scott Lander. 22 right through. And 13, Mike Miller Jr. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. Tonight's late model C feature. It was 9, 22, and 13. Number 13, Mike Miller Jr. out of Elkhart brings home 3rd. 22, Ryan Prue was 2nd. And as he rolls up here to get his checkered flag, puts his hands together for the number 9 of Scott Landers. All right, here's your lineup for tonight's 20-lap Street Stock B feature. On the pole will be the 14 of Madman Michael Lozier. On the outside of the front row, the 29 of John Wheeler Jr. Second row on the inside, car number 2, Sam Hirschberger. To his right will be the number 11 of Tim Barrick. Third row inside, number 09, Brian Rinsberger. His right, the 18 of Mean Gene Stanley. In row 4, we've got the 23 of Donnie Harrison and the 28 of Matt Burkholder. Fifth row, number 9, Matt Buzzard, and the 55 of Bam Bam Brian Cannon. Sixth row, number 19 is Neil Grice, and the 18 of Billy Rumbaugh. Seventh row, 71 to Doughboy Larry Saunders, and the 13 of Marty Lunger. In the eighth row is the 124 Tim Davis, and the 88 of Doug Hanna. caution row. Row number 9, we will have the 124 of Tim Davis and the 88 of Doug Hanna. And then at the back of the pack, both of these cars broke out earlier in the heat races. Bill restarted the tail end of the pack. Number 5, Shane Sanders, and the 28 of Matt Burkholder. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 cars going 20 laps. And then does 5 loose in tonight's Michiana Tire Street Stock B feature. And we got 2 in a row back here in the backstretch. 14, Madman Michael Lozier, he headed. He got squeezed in the row by the 29er, John Wheeler Jr. running there at the back of the pack, 3 wide back there. And Michael Lozier limping around here, looks like he's going to be heading for the pits on this next lap. And in turn 3 as the 23 goes around over there. Oh! And brake check not working for him over there in turn 3 as they go hitting into the 23 of Donnie Harrison. Caution flag comes out. So 23 Donnie Harrison and then 09 Brian Rensberger. And then 18, Mean Gene Stanley, and Bam Bam is in there. A 4-car pileup brings out our first caution in tonight's Street Stock B feature. With 2 down, 18 to go in this Street Stock B feature as Dancing Doug turns them loose. The stick man, Tim Merrick, number 11 out of Goshen, brings them around for lap 3. Any longer. Number 11, Tim Barrick's over his time. I'll have the facts and figures on him in a little bit. Sam Hirschberger's your new leader in number 2 as they complete lap 4. Running in second now, number 9, Matt Buzzard. In third is the 5 of Jason Shepard, but moving up fast on the outside groove. Here comes the 18 and 2 Doug Hanna. Number 88, started in the back of the pack. He's worked his way up there to 4th now as they go into turns 3 and 4. Number 11, Tim Merrick, being scored as the last car. As he's over his time, we'll have the facts and figures on him at the next break. 3 wide racing in turn 3. 88 Doug Hanna trying to work around the number 5 of Jason Shepard. Look out! Number 11, Tim Merrick is pulling up here in the main straightaway, holding everybody up. And a caution flag coming out. Caution flag coming out. We got debris in turn 2. It looks like a bumper laying up there along the wall. Brings out our second caution in tonight's 20-lap Street Stock B feature. Single file formation restart. 13 to go. As Dancing Doug turns them loose, they're off and racing. Somebody got really close to the main straightaway here the last time as I seen some sparks flying off of one of those cars there in the middle of the pack. 8 down, 12 to go. The old gruff 88 Doug Hanna went from the inside to number 5, ran out of room in turn 1. Keep your eye on that 88 Mean Green Machine of Doug Hanna. He's trying to move up front as we complete lap number 9. Can't go to the inside, I'll go to the outside as he makes the pass there in turn 3 and goes to second at the halfway point. 10 down and 10 to go. Doug Hanna trying to pick up his first feature win. And the number 88 cars, he's got 9 more laps to work. We got action in turn 3. 09 Brian Rensberger sitting in the wrong direction over there. 28 Matt Burkholder to a complete stop. Yellow flag comes out for the 3rd time in tonight's Street Stock B feature. Marty Lunger, Dave Hirschberger, Stickman Tim Barracks in 12th, Donnie Harrison, Brian Rensberger, Matt Burkholder. That's how they restart with 9 to go as Dancing Doug turns them loose. 124 Tim Davis switching on to 78 of Don Click. Stays there in 4th, and here comes the 18 of Billy Rumbaugh, moving up to 5th with 12 down and 8 to go. 88 Doug Hanna now looking to the outside groove to make his move as a complete lap 13. It is still your leader, number 9, Matt Buzzard. And something wrong with the 88 Doug Hanna's car. A flat tire, I believe, on that front left. And Doug Hanna going to have to drop out on lap number 13. Now watch him up front. Number 9, Matt Buzzard, is your leader. 124, Tim Davis, moved to 2nd. Billy Rumbaugh, 18, up to 3rd. Jason Shepard in 4th as Doug Hanna limps his way to the pit exit. Don Click's car, number 78, shooting off some sparks underneath as they've got 15 down to 5 to go. But he's still hanging through 3rd and 4th. 18 Billy Rumbaugh on the inside of 124, Tim Davis for 2nd. Rumblin', number 18, Rumblin' Billy Rumbaugh moves his way to 2nd. They got 4 more to go. He's got his sights set on number 9. Trying to reel in the buzzer, number 9, Matt Buzzard. $17 down, 3 to go this time by. Time's running out. 2 laps to go for number 9, Matt Buzzard, the 18 of Billy Rumbaugh, 124, Tim Davis.
Eric's going out to the front lap.
And the white flag will now play for number 9, Matt Buzzard. The checkered flag will wave for his first time out in the Street Stock B feature, number 9, Matt Buzzard. $9:18 and 124. That's the way they finish 1, 2, and 3. 124, Tim Davis finishes 3rd. 18, Billy Rumbaugh 2nd. And winning on his first time out for 2004 as he rolls his way around the track. Put your hands together for our winner of our Street Stock B feature. From Goshen, Indiana, picking up tonight's Street Stock B, here is the 9B of Matt Buzzard. .30 is Mark Grimes. To his right, the number 8 of Teddy Stanley. Third row inside from Kirsten, car number 20 is Robert Rector. To his right, the 02 of Frank Paymaster from Napanee. Fourth row, car number 28, that's Terry Lombardi. To his right is the 68 of Mark Vance Jr. Or excuse me, 007 Jack Brazel starts on the outside of the fourth row. Fifth row inside, 68 Mark Vance Jr. To his right, in row 5 is the 59 of Rick Nelson. And at the back of the pack, the 34 of Rex Evans. 11 cars getting ready to go in tonight's Valvoline Motor Oil Street Stock C feature. Dancing Doug Fox turns them loose. We're off and racing in tonight's Street Stock C feature. Winner of this one picks up a case of Valvoline Motor Oil, compliments of Michiana Tire. Mad dash for that lead in turn 3. Everybody trying to get around the pole setter, 624, Brandon Feet. Bruce Bernie Jr. And number 8, Ted Stanley running in second. 02 Frank Paymasters up to third as we complete lap 2. Now a three-way battle for the lead down the Billboard backstretch. 4 wide as they go into turn 3. Look out in turn 3. Oh, 79 Bruce Bernie Jr. spins out. Not gonna work. 4 wide in tonight's Valvoline Motor Oil Street Stock C feature. These guys want that case of Valvoline Motor Oil. They can almost taste it.
79,820.
First yellow coming out with 2 laps in. We'll have to get them lined back up for a single file formation restart in just a minute. Tonight, that Valvoline Motor Oil would come in handy for some of these cars that's had mechanical problems. So a free case of Valvoline Motor Oil goes to the victor. With 10 laps remaining, it's 02 Frankie Paymaster, our leader, as Dancing Doug turns them loose. They're going 10 more laps. Frank Paymaster out in front of the 007 of Jack Brazel out of Kimmel, Indiana. 68 Mark Vance Jr., Porky's Revenge, working up on the outside of the 30 of Mark Grimes, looking for that third place spot. 4 down, 8 to go this time by. Side-by-side racing up front for that lead. 02 Frank Paymaster trying to hold off the charging 007 of Jack Brazel. 68 Mark Vance Jr. waiting in the wings there in third, waiting to see what happens up front. Halfway mark will come out. They got 6 down, 6 to go. Slower traffic up ahead. 34 Rex Evans about to go a lap down to our leaders. 02 Frank Paymaster on the outside. 007 Jack Brazel to his right door. They got 5 more to go. 02 Frank Paymaster, Jack Brazel, side-by-side racing. And Mark Grimes' number 30 car has a little heated up front brake there on that left front of his machine. And so, Mark Grimes brings out our third caution flag in tonight's Street Stock C feature as he gets out of the car. We'll have to put the fire out. Our track safety truck and crew right over there right now to get it under control. With 5 more laps to go, we'll take a Master trying to hang on. 007 Jack Brazel knocking on his back door. Porky's Revenge 68 Mark Vance Jr. The graduates right there in third as we go back to green flag racing with 5 to go.
Push him out of the way.
So 30 can still run with all that fire?
Yeah? Now 34 just got to move over. The hard way.
Battle up front. 007 Jack Brazel works the outside groove.
Look at this.
Ah, gee.
It's the only cars.
And 624 Brandon Fink and 34 Rex 7 gets together in turn 1. Caution flag comes out as they're stuck together down there in turn 1. 624 Brandon Fink and 34 Rex Evans.
Well, then it backed up and almost back here.
4 laps remain in tonight's Valvoline Motor Oil Street Stock C feature. 007 Jack Brazel still trying to figure out some way to get around the 02 Frank Paymaster with 4 more to go. Doug turns them loose. 68 Mark Vance on the inside. Jack Brazel on the outside. 3 wide in turn 3.
Go, Marky, go!
3 wide, maintain their position. And Mark Vance Jr. takes the lead on lap number 9. Now here comes the 28 on the inside of the 02 Frank Paymaster. 007 Jack Brazel still there in second.
No, he won't.
10 down, 2 to go for Porky's Revenge, Mark Vance Jr. The graduate trying to get a graduation present. And a white flag will fly for 68 Mark Vance Jr. He's got 1 more to go. Jack Brazel's running second. Slower traffic up ahead. This could be a factor. Rex Evans in front of our leaders as they come out of turn 4.
30.
Checkered flag will fly for 68 Mark Vance Jr. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 68, 007, and 78. Or 28, Terry Lombardi finished third. 007, Jack Brazel holds on to second. And picking up the Valvoline Motor Oil Street Stock C feature. Put your hands together for the graduate. He just graduated from Jimtown High. It's Mark Vance Jr. Pole car number 12, that's Brian Allen. To his right, to 26 of Becky Shepard. Second row inside, car number 29, Paul Missler Jr. And the 18 of Donnie Kaufman scheduled to start there, but he scratches. So moving up on the outside of the second row will be the 14 of Kevin Grubb. Third row inside, 88 Dave Eckert. To his right, to 47 of Gene Hughes. The Bulldog starts on the outside there in row 3. Row 4, number 2, Albert Strickland. To his right. The 29 out there on the outside, that is Ray Borntrager. Fifth row, 37, Shannon Buck, and that other car back there. And then 25, Tim Kidder, 88, Dave Eckert, 80, Michael Akins,
Come on.
And Dancing Doug turns them loose. They're off and racing. 24 Bob Huffman Jr. back there. Look out, Becky Shepard into the 47 of Gene Hughes, and we've got him going around there in the back stretch. And
Let's go.
26 is okay. Becky Shepard's trying to get her car restarted. Tim Kidder over there in the 25 jumps out of his car. Everybody seems to be okay as they go and check on the 47 of Gene Hughes. Looks like he's moving around in the cockpit. Yep, he crawls out. Everybody's okay. Put your hands together for our drivers in the backstretch. Ho! And of course the 14 of Kevin Grubb jumping out to the early lead. 29 Paul Missler Jr. on the inside there of the 12 Brian Allen, and Paul Missler Jr. goes to second. DJ Dave Eckert, number 88, and that UPS number 88 machine has moved to third. 37 Shannon Bucks up to fourth as we complete lap 2. Your leader's not your leader any longer. Number 14, Kevin Grubb, over his time. So your new leader's the 29 of Paul Missler Jr. There goes Shannon Buck spinning off into the infield. Just about got the rollover award tonight. Shannon Buck stuck there in the mud in the infield, and the caution flags are going to come out for 37 laps to go. Number 8, Kurt Gunkel, now up to third as we complete lap 4. They're going to have 8 more to go. Number 8, Kurt Gunkel, is on the move. And Kurt Gunkel makes the pass down the backstretch for the lead on lap number 5.
Anything I can do about it? No, not him.
Battle for third out there for DJ, Dave Eckert, and 29 Paul Missler Jr. and 24 Bob Huffman Jr. Huffman on the inside for second in turn 1. 88, Dave Eckert trying to hang on to third. 29 Paul Missler works the outside through. They got 5 more to go. Right now the battle's for third between Dave Eckert, the 88, and 29 Paul Missler Jr. and the 2 of Albert Strickland. Your leader out in front with a solid and safe lead is number 8 of Kurt Gunkel. White flag will fly this next time by for the number 8 of Kurt Gunkel. 24 Bob Huffman Jr. running second. Dave Eckert in that UPS sponsor number 88 running in third. And the checkered flag waves for number 8, Kurt Junkel. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 8, 29, or excuse me, 24 and 88. Finishing 1, 2, and 3, 88 Dave Eckert finishes third. 24 Bob Upman Jr. was second. And winning tonight's mini stock B feature, put your hands together for the number 8. That's Kurt Junkel. As Dancing Doug turns it loose. Lee Atkins there on the outside to number 5, moving up to second. Got the 0 out there. That's Bruce Martin. He's already won a heat race earlier tonight. Double 0 out there is Rob Harrison. Then the 41 of Josh Dunn. Tricia Smith in the car number 8 at the back of the pack. Right now, Kelsey Saunders out in front in car number 2. She's got the early lead. 35 Howard Miller running second. Leaping Lee Atkins working the outside groove, trying to move up. 2 down, 10 to go this time around. Battle for second, Howard Miller in the 35 and the number 5 of Leapin' Lee. Kelsey Saunders leads them into turns 1 and 2 on lap number 4. Kelsey Saunders doing a good job up front. Leapin' Lee Atkins in the number 5 now into second. Here comes Bruce Martin on the outside. Trying to make his move on the outside groove. The 0 of Bruce Martin for Fort Wayne. Looking for that lead as they come out of turn 2, and Bruce Martin is your new leader. Kelsey Saunders is back to second. Leapin' Lee Atkins running in third. We'll have 5 down and 7 to go. Halfway mark comes out. 6 down, 6 more to go for 0. Bruce Martin. Kelsey Saunders in the number 2, trying to stay tough there, running in second. Leapin' Lee Atkins running in third. 35 Howard Miller's fourth. David Hinson in 4H is rounding out the top 5 with 7 in. Kelsey Saunders slowing up. Number 5, Leapin' Lee Atkins makes the pass, moves to second on lap number 8. 4H David Hinson sliding along.
Temporarily.
3 more to go for number 0, Bruce Martin.
Back out.
And the white flag will fly. They got 1 more to go for 0. Bruce Martin with a commanding lead. Leapin' Lee Atkins running second. Howard Miller's in third and car number 35. And the checkered flag now waves for 0, Bruce Martin. 5, Lee Atkins. 35, Howard Miller. That's the way they're going to finish 1, 2, and 3. It was 0, 5, and 35. And Kelsey Saunders, number 2, unable to make her way to the exit ramp as she was having some mechanical problems and had to slow way up. She sets dead to the waters back there in turn 3. Winning tonight's mini stock C feature, put your hands together for the 0 from Fort Wayne of Bruce Martin. Bruce Martin in the 0, sponsored by RPM Motorsports.